Good evening and welcome to Mystery Card Class. I'm Nancy Dodge from YB Stamp. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I've put together some clues for you to make a card. I hope you had a chance to gather all the supplies that were listed on my website and on Facebook. And let's dig right in, shall we? All right, clue number 1. Score your 4 1/4 by 11 inches cardstock. So I'm going to see if I can, yep, oh, look, I got it just right there. All right, score it at 1.5. 1.5. And make sure you use the score and not the cutting blade, because I did that when I was making some samples. And 6 3/4. So this Stampin' Up! Trimmer extends so that I can go to 6 3/4 and score. All right, well, that's it for the scoring, I believe. And then fold in. So I get my handy dandy scorer. I'm going to fold. Make sure that your sides are even. You don't want any to be crooked. And then fold this one in. Make sure it lines up. There we go. All scored. All right. Clue number 2. Adhere your 4 inches by 3.5 inch DSP. So I'm going to get my Stampin' Seal. Make sure I put it on the back. When I was making samples, I did put it on the wrong side. I wasn't paying attention. We all do that from time to time, don't we? All right. Now, I'm going to leave edges around the top and the sides. Like that. And we'll have a little bit of a space on the bottom, but that's okay. Don't worry. You'll figure it out. Clue number 3. Adhere your 1 1/4 inch piece here. Now, it could be DSP, it could also be a different color cardstock. So, I'm going to center it as best I can. Actually, I should try to line that up, make sure it's even. There we go. So there's our smaller piece. All right, let's see what clue number 4 has. Run Stampin' Seal Plus. Now, if you have the tear and tape, you could also use that. You just need something a little bit stronger. Run it parallel on the 1.5 inch right by the seam, so right along here. As close to the seam as you can, if not overlapping the seam. Go slow. There. Close the seam. And I'm just going to take my bone folder and push so that it stays. So it's just like got like a little bit of a flap on it. All right. Let's see what clue number 5 has. Clue number 5. Adhere section together, press along. Oh, I just did that. Oh well. Clue 4 and 5 kind of overlap, don't they? It's hard to tell sometimes. Clue number 6. Add Stampin' Seal to 4 inches of the middle of your ribbon. All right. Where did I put my ribbon? Here it is. So I'm going to, I just got this ribbon, so I hadn't cut it yet. I'm going to use my silicone sheet just so that I don't get any sticky on my new splat mat, even though that's what it's there for. So I want to put it about 4 inches, so which is about this much. Right along there. Okay. I don't know if you can see it or not. Do you see the difference? There you go. Alright, put that aside. And adhere inside 1.5 inches up from the larger end. So I need to make sure I know where my Stampin' Seal is. It starts here. And I want to go about 1.5 inches up. So I think I'm actually going to use this as a straight edge so that I get it straight. Alright, so now it's sealed on the inside. Alrighty, let's see what's next. Clue number 7. Tie the ribbon in a bow as desired around front of card. I think I'm just gonna tie it for now. I might bow it. Not sure yet. So I'm just gonna tie it in a knot. I'm just going to leave, I'll show you why I'm going to leave that. I'll just do it on the side. Because I'm doing something a little different with this one. That's okay. I tie it in a knot. There, or a little bow. There we go. Alright, clue number 8. This is a quick and easy one. That's what I want for you guys. See how quick and easy this is. Stamp inside sentiment or image, I guess, on 4" by 3 3/4 inch piece of white cardstock. So I'm going to use, so I don't know if you've noticed, but this is Blueberry Bushel. It's one of the new colors. And this paper that I'm using, DSP I'm using, is actually from the Beautiful Balloons collection suite. And I'm going to use this stamp that says, I think it is time for celebration. Get out my block. And I'm using one of the upcoming inks, Berry Burst. Stamp it on the inside. Hopefully it's straight. Close my ink. I'm going to quickly wash this. Now the red, any of the inks with red in it, sorry about the squeak, tend to stain. So don't be, see it doesn't, it's clean. It's just stained. As you can see in this stamp set already, I've used quite a bit of the Berry Burst because I really like the color. So it's got streamers and balloons, but that's for another card. So there's a new Stampin' Up! Annual catalog going live on May 2nd. I can't wait for you guys to see it. There's a lot of really cool stuff in it. If you need a catalog, don't hesitate to contact me on my website, ybstamp.com. There should be a contact button right there. Clue number 9. Adhered stamp piece in the middle, leaving 1/8 inch around top and sides. Alright, I'm going to add some Stampin' Seal. I also have a link for my newsletter. So I'm going to tuck this in just a tad, I think. There it goes. Right on the front page of my website also. And I have a newsletter coming out on Tuesday. I wanted to wait to post the new catalog with it. So that's why I haven't sent it out yet, if any of you are wondering. All right. Stamp Sentiment on Banner. I can speak. So I pre-cut this from the dies, from the beautiful balloon dies that go with this suite. And I cut some stars out too. So originally I cut this out, and I can't decide if I wanted that or if I wanted to tie this through here, which I think I'm going to end up doing. So, get out my Berry Burst, and I'm going to use the Happy Birthday. I'm going to put it on a bead block. So these are, they're all different sizes. This is a D, this is a B, and they're great for different, I like to have fit the best I can onto one of these blocks because it seems to give me more control. Alright, let's see if I can line this up right. Perfect. Alrighty, close my ink. Otherwise, I'll end up with my hand in it. Quickly just clean that. Alright, I've stamped my banner. Hope you guys have had a chance. 11. Map out how you want your card front to look, banner, die cuts, and adhere with dimensionals and or Stampin' Seal. So this is a match, like a matchbook. So this will just tuck into this flap. Trying not to tuck in the ribbon. So your card front will look like that. So my thinking was to stick this in here. Of course, I'm tripping over the dental floss from the braces, except now that I need it, it's nowhere to be found. Alright, I'm just going to have to curl it and stick it in. Hopefully. Get a little piece. So this is also from this die set right here. And if you look really close, you can see that there are little curlies and stars in there. So I'm just going to tie this again. And then trim the edges. There's a Bruins game going on in the other room, so if you hear some yelling and shouting, that's what it is. They're trying very hard to be quiet for me. Alright, let's see. I've got some mini dimensionals, and I think I'm going to put my little stars on. Just a few, just to add a little extra to the card. And I also have some of the basic rhinestones I'm going to put on. And I think I'll put one under here too, just to make it pop up. Oh, that looks so cool. All right. Clue number 12. Embellish as desired. I'm going to put, whoops, sorry, I should have taken this out. I don't like the plastic noise for you. So I'm just going to put a few of these on. And just a couple, if I can get this up. Doesn't want to come off. There we go. There's my card. Isn't that cool? Alright, I'm going to leave it here and pull out some of the other ones that I did. Alright. So as I was trying to figure out measurements, I made one and it didn't come out right. But it's still pretty. And then I made this one, but I didn't completely like this. And then I made this one, but I didn't like the red ribbon with it, so I didn't finish it. But then I made these. And they're all stamped on the inside. And they're all the same matchbook style. So there we go. That's pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty basic. I will have the tutorial in my newsletter that's going out on Tuesday. So if you'd like to get my newsletter, go to ybstamp.com and click the sign up for my newsletter. And next Sunday I will be back with Back to Basics, which I'm very excited about. I'm hoping that new stampers can learn something new, and old stampers can pick up something that they didn't know before. So until then, happy stamping.